everyone, welcome to Ayumilove channel for another Awaken Chaos Era guide. Today I'll be showcasing my team that I used to farm Roaring Tulpa in the Arcane Dominator, stage 12. So let's quickly get there. So in stage 12, I'll be skipping the formation to show you my team squad. Battle 1. Alright. So in this team, I'll be showcasing two elites that I use. One is a Ravyn, and the other one would be Valuk, this guy. Both of them is quite good in dealing poison to reduce the boss HP very quickly, since the poison deals damage based on the enemy max health. So in this team squad, I have a Santis as the poisoner, Valuk poisoner as well, Blackhorn for healing and cleansing. Is essential in this team to remove the defense down that's applied by the uh, enemy left side minion. While Hakrin is there to provide additional defense stats for survivability as well as the additional max health up to 45% health. And for the spells, I have the Shield of Mercy, which grants a shield blocking one instance of lethal damage to an ally and restores 15% of the max health, as well as the Geist Renewal for the supplementary healing. So let's get to the battle. For the battle, I'll show you the target priority that I use. Basically, just target the boss. If you're unable to tank the damage due to the counter attack damage which is too high, I would suggest to prioritize on the elites on the right side first to reduce the counter attack damage, additional bonus damage from the buff, then only prioritize on the boss. Otherwise, if you have Hakrin which is ascended 2 times, then you can straight away target the boss. It will depends on how tanky is your team is. So let me show you the boss. I'll target to the boss straight away. And as you can see here, during the auto battle, I disabled Valuk skill, so he'll prioritize using his A1 skill. And this Stone Golem hits pretty hard, so having additional defense stats at least 1000 defense and around about 50,000 health would be sufficient to tank this Stone Golem's damage. So as you can see, each time the enemy attacks any of my ally here, they will gain an additional poison debuff from Valuk. So this will help in reducing the enemy max health quickly. So there are 2 more enemies to go. And this is where Hakrin's come up with his max health up to improve their survivability. Alright, 1 more enemy left. The funny thing that I observe is whenever I have Valuk in this team, the Shield of Mercy that is being prioritized is only on Blackhorn as well as Hakrin. You will not apply the Shield of Mercy on Valuk and Santis during the first 2 waves. However, if I use a different hero, like Ravyn, the Dark Hero, they'll apply for all heroes during this battle. Alright, we have 3 more enemies to go. Having Santis here also can help to reduce the enemy quickly, since she can duplicate the poison debuff on other enemies as well. I currently have a Santis in curse set, so she can deal a bonus attack, a 35% chance to deal bonus attack. While the rest of the team, which are Blackhorn, Valuk, and Hakrin, they are equipped in revival set to give them some survivability. Because the Roaring Tulpa hits quite hard, so having additional healing each time they take their turn they'll be able to survive a little bit longer. Alright, one more enemy left. I think you'll be around 14 rounds to complete the first two waves. Alright, now Hakrin's already boost everyone up to max health 45%. Alright, that's done. Now we are on round 15 to the boss. So that the target priority will be just the boss itself. As I mentioned earlier, if you are unable to reduce the damage done by the boss due to lack of a cleanser such as Blackhorn, then I will recommend you to defeat the right minion here, as he can apply the, let me show you, he applies this one, no, this one, he boosts up the boss damage by 100% for the counter attack. While the left minion, right, he'll apply the defense down. Right, the boss is now around 74% health. The good thing about Valuk in this battle is because the boss, right, he will perform counter attack when he gains around about 10 attack, or when he receives 10 attack from your champions, then he will counter attack and Valuk will apply his poison debuff on him. So it works very very well in this setup. As you notice that the poison debuff quickly eats up the boss shield. Alright, his shield is completely gone. Yeah. When the boss receives 6 valid hits, he will counter attack. So it looks pretty fast. The boss health is already around 34% within 20 rounds. I think the boss will be defeated in round 21. Alright, Shield of Mercy is on all allies now, so it's quite safe. Alright, game over for the boss. Okay, I think I just received not that great rewards, only like 5 stars, 5 to 6 stars here. So this run took around about 6 minutes and 32 seconds. The fastest time that I've seen for this setup, you will go around about 5:11 or 5:30 seconds. Okay, let me show you the second setup, which I'm using Ravyn instead. So if you do not have Valuk, or you are reserving Valuk for your hero synthesis, then I would recommend you to build wait, finish a filter system, Elite Dark. So you can use a Ravyn with this same setup. So Ravyn is the same rarity as Valuk Elite, but she's a dark hero, so it might be difficult to get her. But since we are farming the adventure mythic mode for summoning crystals, you might happen to get her from there. So Ravyn is equipped in Crusade similarly to Santis to deal to launch a bonus attack on the enemy. Because her basic attack also applies poison, but a much more improved version, which is 3 turns rather than 2 turns. However, the downside is it's only an 80% success rate instead of 100% compared to Santis. So in this battle setup, I only have Ravyn in level 50. Since she's not a big affinity, therefore she does not receive additional bonus damage from the boss or the enemies. And as you may notice, most of the enemies will be targeting the water element hero and not targeting Ravyn because she's not a weak element. So this increases her chance of surviving the battle. Ravyn is much more weaker compared to those three heroes, Blackhorn, Hakrin, and Santis. She only has around about 10,000 health and 1,000 defense, whereas the rest have around more than 50,000 health and more than 1,500 defense. Alright, we are now in the second wave, round 8. Okay, alright, there you see it. Ravyn does her bonus attack using the curse set. And as usual, if you have having a hard time to survive the small golems, I would recommend you to farm more gears with a better start, at least 5 star to 6 star gears, level 12. And you need to have the right primary stats. The main stats to focus for this defensive team would be health, defense, and focus. Focus is required for Blackhorn because he needs to apply the attack down to reduce the damage from the boss and the enemies. For Hakri, he doesn't need a focus in this battle since he can't taunt the boss. For Santis and Ravyn, you need at least around about 30% focus to apply the poison debuff. Alright, we have completed the second wave. Now we are on the third wave. The target priority is the same, which is to straightaway target the boss. The the bad thing about using curse set in this scenario is it will charge up the boss counter attack meter. So his meter will fill up until 6 pretty fast. But to speedrun the boss, you'll need to apply as many poison as quickly as possible. So he will be defeated quickly. So this is Santis' ultimate skill, which increases the poison debuff duration. Alright, the boss has now 48% health. That's a Santis Void Encroachment, which duplicates the poison debuff on a random enemy. And this where comes the shield. And the shield just eaten up by the poison debuff. The alternative team for Roaring Tulpa would be using a damage team that consists of fire element fire element heroes such as Aura, Cyrus, and Asrina. But it'll be much more harder to achieve because you need very good gears to deal damage because the damage dealt is based on the gear quality. So as you notice, Santis died due to the attack from the minions. So the 100% success rate would be to defeat the minions first, the left and right, for 100% success rate. But for this one, if you target the boss, the run might be faster, but you might happen to get this scenario where one of your champions or one of your hero gets killed by the counter attack buff from the boss. So usually I will this is a showcase of just prioritizing the boss, but for my usual runs, I'll target the right minion first, followed by the boss. So let me quickly go through the gears for each hero. This is Blackhorn total stats, 20,000 health, 1,500 defense, and 33.5% focus. Here are his gears. You have a Terra set and Revival set. Let me go through each item so you can get a glance of each of them. You can click on the pause video. You can pause the video to see these stats. So I have a health ring and health boots, and also defense necklace. These clips are all maxed out. Now the second hero will be Hakrin. This is his glyph. Here are his total stats: 20,000. Here are Hakrin's total health: 20,000 health, 2,400 defense, and 37% focus. Here are the gears: weapon, helmet, chest plate, health boots, defense ring, and health necklace. And he has Ascension 2 to gain to provide 20% AoE defense on all allies. Okay, this is Santis. This is Santis glyph max level. Here are her total stats: 60,000 health, 1,500 defense, and around 81% focus. And here are her gears. She's equipped in Curse set and Raptor set. Raptor set for additional 20% focus. This is Santis weapon, helmet, chest plate, defense boots, health ring, and a focus necklace. Alright, let's go through to the elites. This is Valuk. This Valuk total stats: 70,000 health, 1,500 defense, 28.5% focus. These are his total stats from the glyph. This is Valuk's equipment. This is the weapon, helmet, chest plate, health boots, health ring, and health necklace. And finally, we have a Ravyn. Let me use the filter to get to her. She's a level 50 only. This is a Ravyn's total stats: 10,000 health, 1,000 defense, and 46% focus. This is the glyph stats, and these are her gears. This is Ravyn's weapon, helmet, chest plate, health boots, critical rate ring. The reason I get this critical rate ring because I want to get the Raptor set in place because I do not have a sufficient focus in my gears. And this is the health necklace. That's all for this guide, Roaring Tulpa Stage 12. If you have a different team setup for Roaring Tulpa, which you can clear quite quickly, you can share it in the comment. I can try it out as well if I have the champions or heroes. And if you found this video helpful, click on the like button and subscribe to get notified on any videos that are uploaded in this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.